Comic-Con, and I'm at the IDW booth talking with Tim Seeley and Ferro on their much-anticipated crossover event from IDW, TMNT x Godzilla, which is a matchup that I think I've been looking forward to for decades.
Well, it also felt like it when they first asked about it, I was like, wait, that's never happened before? That was my first reaction.
How did this project come about, and how much fun do you have working on it?
It was that Jake Williams had asked about when I first started doing the Godzilla versus Chicago book.
Yes.
And he said, I might have more stuff for you. And then that evolved into the regular Godzilla book. And he said, I still have one thing. And he's like, it's going to be a crossover. And I was just hoping it was Godzilla and Ninja Turtles. Because it's the one that they own both rights to.
Exactly.
And Ferro was already attached. So I was like, already had my artist guy. But it was also, it's sort of attached to a toy line.
Sure.
So that is also my area of interest. And now I'm going to have some more action figures in my house.
Oh, that's going to be great.
Jake approached to me and he told me about the project, and it was like my second crossover with Ninja Turtles. I did the Stranger Things crossover.
Gorgeous looking book, by the way. I love the Stranger Things Ninja Turtles.
Thank you. So, but I was like, how am I going to do this? This kind of like two characters that one is like gigantic.
Yeah, 30 stories.
Yeah, and the other guys are mostly underground.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, it was really fun since the beginning to have start doing the first sketch and the ideas that team have. So it's a lot of fun.
And you weren't as familiar with Godzilla as you were Turtles. You're more of a Turtles guy,
yeah,
right?
I'm more like a Turtles.
So we had to educate Ferro a little bit about kaiju.
Yeah, he gave me like my classes of the different eras of the Godzilla.
When it rains it pours. When you talk to a Godzilla fan, they're like, oh, well, let me tell you about the kaiju. Which turtle would you pair which kaiju with?
Oh, okay. I mean, it's sort of, because the toy line kind of does it for us. So you get Raphael and Rodan, you get Mikey and get King Ghidorah, you get Leo and Godzilla.
Okay.
And I think
Donatello with Jet Jaguar.
And Jet Jaguar and Donatello. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the toy line version.
Yes.
But which makes total sense.
Of course.
And they went by like colors and stuff, and what would make a cool toy.
Yes.
But it does make sense. Like for me, the Turtles characters and the one that like once I saw it, it's Mecha Godzilla and Shredder. That's the one I wanted to see so bad.
Yeah.
Mecha Shredder or Shredzilla or whatever. Yeah, that was the combination I wanted to see.
And out of the pantheon you've gotten to draw, do you have a favorite that you're just like, oh boy, I get to draw this guy on the page?
From Godzilla?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mecha Godzilla is my favorite. Yeah. I love to draw the mechanical things.
Yeah,
and robots. It's always fun.
Yeah, and all big robots kind of come from Mecha Godzilla anyway, so.
That's true.
It's the original big-ass robot.
Is there anything that you left out that you're kind of like, I just wish we had more space?
Well, we threw everything in. I mean, it's definitely, I would have loved to use the Mighty Mutanimals. I would have loved to use more of the Turtles world. We got to use some. I don't know if we're allowed to say who we did use from the Mighty Mutanimals, we used Mondo Gecko.
Oh.
I don't know, unless we don't get in trouble. But I love the extended cast of that. So that is certainly something I would love to do. Bring some of that, like, we got to use obviously Bebop and Rocksteady and stuff.
That's great.
We'd love to like play with the extended universe of it, even if we get just a little more.
Sure, yeah. You've done Turtles books before, you've done crossovers before, but when it comes, I think you mentioned it, like just the fact that Godzilla is so much bigger than the Turtles. Was that the biggest challenge, was just having to scale everything to itself, or was there other challenges?
It's like figuring out how it's going to work to when they are together, fighting or things like that. But it was like funny because it wasn't that hard. Like the Ninja Turtles. Well, I can say too much. I think I'm going to spoil something.
Well, we had to figure out, that is like the main challenge is, how do you make Ninja Turtles fight Godzilla?
Right.
And like all the comments on the announcement are always like, come on, how did that even work?
Yeah, he'll step on them.
Right,
like, it's just over.
But we figured out a way, which I think is like unique to this story specifically, but it's the thing that involves them being ninjas and being sort of mystical martial artists. So we did figure out a way. Obviously, we also figured out a way to combine. We did like everything you could possibly do to make it fun. So there are scenes of the turtles punching, Godzilla and Rodan and Ghidorah and stuff too. But there's also a thing we had to figure out to play exactly. The scale is really different, and you want to make it like personal. That's one of the things we want to make it so that it's not just the turtles, running from Godzilla. It's like the challenge that always have to do with Godzilla stories. The human story has to be interesting too.
Absolutely.
In this case, we had a human story, but it's the turtles. But you have to make their story as well tied to their interaction with the kaiju and all that sort of stuff. So that's gives us a lot of room because we had to make a story anyway. We had to make a story about the bros, right? And then how does that relate to a giant radioactive lizard?
Monsters, yeah.
And there's a precedent for it because if you remember back in the animated series, there was Gorgonzola, who was the sort of Godzilla villain. So in the comics, we did have at one point they accidentally called Godzilla Gorgonzola as just a little nod for everybody. That's
but not copyright infringing because it's just a reference. Like,
it's cheese.
It's just cheese, exactly. Yeah. That's fantastic, man. I'm looking forward to this so much. I know people are hyped for it. Is there anything that you want to tease outside of what we've already kind of given away that you're like, you have not seen anything yet? You've seen some art, you've seen some previews. What's something that you're like, get ready, it's coming?
Can we? I think the combined forms of the characters, the ones that don't have action figures yet, I'm really excited about. So we said we have Rocksteady and Bebop in there. Of course, we have to do something with them. I'm really excited with what Ferro's going to come up for. Our combined form characters are going to be awesome.
That's
we get to use some of the kaiju, from some of the movies that, more recent movies. So like, Destoroyah and Anguirus and all.
Great.
I want to make sure we used everybody. We didn't leave anybody on the table if we could.
That's awesome.
Mothra, Ghidorah, everybody we could possibly put in here, we did.
Do we stay entirely in Manhattan or do we go all around?
Nope, you get out of Manhattan issue 2. So,
nice, that's great. Well, guys, I really appreciate taking the time to talk about this and just sharing so much with what's happening with this book. Are there any other things you want to tease or throw out there that you're working on that you want people to check out?
This is keeping you busy, man.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I can say that this is a really fun book with a lot of action, kaiju action, ninja action, and many double splash pages. I love to draw those things.
I wrote you a lot of double page spreads.
That's awesome.
And we also, the regular Godzilla book that I write for IDW, that's still coming out monthly. Issue 2 just came out a little while ago. So if you liked this take on Godzilla, we have more Godzilla for you.
Even better. Yeah. No, IDW has just been rolling with the Godzilla hits lately.
Yeah.
I mean,
Godzilla's having a moment.
Yeah, right? It is. Yeah. The Kaisei universe has just been exploding, man. It's great. Well, check out their book, and of course, don't forget to pre-order your comics if you are of a mind, and check out TMNT X Godzilla coming out soon. See you next time.